We've reached the very final Annapolis Yacht Club Wednesday night race, and we are so glad you're joining us and have probably joined us this whole summer long. We have Mumbles, Black Sheep, Avita, and Where Egos Dare basically tying up their situations, but Underwater Concrete and Gina Henderson and the Sonars are tied, and so are Hubcap and Emma Lou and the Hair Shops, and some surprise, awesome, top new people, new tricks in the White Harbor 20 fleet is living up to their name. I'm Ashley Love from T2P TV, and joining me from behind the camera this evening, our producer, Bruce Nairn. ORC1 off the line. It's our favorite, a Spinnaker downwind start. One of the J88s is the first to start putting up a kite. It's a little inside out. Mumbles on more of the favored downwind end gets that kite to pop. They are leading this division by quite a few points.
It's nice to finish on the perfect night, Ashley.
This is heaven. Flat water, zero humidity, gorgeous. From Patriot, they use their lured advantage to hook Mirage outside of the starting line. Mirage has a 2-point lead going into this final race.
Get right in.
Oh, they're gonna make it in there?
They're in good shape.
Wow, and Jamie Martin on Dove is right to leeward of it all. Oh, Halyard down on Mirage. And Tenacious is taking the high road, trying to find their way through the spectator fleet. Rocket J Squirrel is winning the Best Costume Award for the night. Your eyes do not deceive you.
Hot, hot, hot.
The Harbor 20s are on their windward leeward course, and Brian Wiersma on Elixir is leading the second half, the bottom half, after 2 series, ranks them into top and bottom.
Easy for you to say. Got the children along. Look at that. 5 crew.
5 crew on Despacito. That's how it's done. New Tricks has the lead, but Bullfrog and Valela are only 1 point behind.
I like the weight of the low side trimmer on that boat.
Me too. Bullfrog is out here all on his own tonight. That's got to be a lot to handle in this breeze.
That's just not right.
Catching up to the outside course, the J30s had their gun about 20 seconds ago, and the Valhalla team on Shamrock out in front. Avita trying to hold on to their lead, but Cannonball and Insatiable might be on their breeze. Don't need a kite if you have clean air. Bruce, do you start low so you can maybe have some clean, just less distance to the mark, or do you start high?
Well, I kind of like what Riot looks like.
Yeah, Riot went high, and now they have the room to themselves, but Black Sheep is winning this division by quite a bit and managed to escape a little bit of a pack down there at the low end.
Decision time, Ashley, for Blue.
When have you reached the ley line? The J88s are preparing for their North Americans here, being hosted by the Annapolis Yacht Club in October.
Let's see how they did.
Got a little wrap around the corset.
We couldn't see that on what I shot, Daphne, so it was perfect.
It was perfect.
Perfect in my world. Ooh. Gonna be a problem with the room here.
Aunt Jean sucked that kite down in about 4 seconds. Very impressive.
Oh, they have 6 people below doing that.
And Blue hasn't even started to take their kite down.
Whoa!
They're gonna have to sail past the mark to get it?
I don't know what that is.
The J105s get to their leeward mark, and Tenacious with a little wing on wing to get the inside has the lead, but it is not by much. 210 is Key Players right behind them. Crash wanted to do a wide and tight, but it's turning into maybe a wide and wide. No, they've got a nice little angle going here. Doghouse is calling room on Santa. Even after a good 20 minutes of racing, they're all here at the same time. The second pack yelling has begun. Velvet Hammer has an early drop. Warbride's stuck in there. 102. Syndicate appears to have room on everybody. This is going to be a big pinwheel. Rocket J is outside of the zone. There are so many boats coming in here, but luckily there's a big gap right behind them, so no one is going to sneak in there. The sonars are making their way downwind while the J30s and the rest of the pack head upwind. They have a shorter course to make it in before the sun goes down. And boat 11, underwater concrete, John Ryan Parker leads the way, but it's tight with boat number 7 and 14. Speaking of J30s, Pogo, owned and driven by Charles Lutz, charges upwind. The Woodwinds are having it out tonight. They match race every week, but there's usually more of a gap between them. ORC1 is very packed together tonight. It must be this amount of breeze, and Sea State keeps their ratings equal. Catching up at the beginning of ORC1, Ramrod is way out in front. on their bar 400.
Where have they been?
Maybe they just joined this evening.
Surprise, surprise.
Not far behind. Mike Beasley's Black Sheep finds their way to the front of the fleet again. They switched over to ORC 2 for a while. They're back sailing one design.
Great way to close out the season.
All's well that ends well, Shakespeare say. The breeze is getting a little lighter as we get close to home, but I don't think anything's going to suck up their lead. One of the specialist things about Wednesday night is mixing it up with other fleets and moored boats and channel markers and docks.
Okay, now specialist? Can you spell that? Turn back, turn back.
The little family of duckos have come out for the top 3 winners here. We have Ramrod finished, Black Sheep in the J80s, and Mumbles is here in ORC 2.
With commanding leads.
Champagne sailing for the final Wednesday night race. Great job. Thank you to everyone who has been watching this whole year. You came up to me at parties and at dinners and at other regattas in San Diego, in all these places that we got to film this year because you watch Wednesday nights, and we are so grateful that you do. Thank you for watching. We're gonna go into fall sailing here pretty soon in Annapolis, but Wednesday night racing is really the heart of this town. Thank you so much. We'll see you next year. I'm Ashley Love from T2B TV.